Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, everyone. So the last episode we went ahead and got some monorails and some buses in, and those seem to be doing alright. We've got a really nice shot here of our monorails going through. Monorail going into the station. Is there a lot of people waiting here? Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah. Definitely a lot of people waiting in there. Now today, you know, we've got a huge demand for industry, so I kind of want to take a look at what we might do with that. I really do think I'm going to go ahead and expand on the oil industry that's over here and get that going. First of all, I have a water problem by the looks of it. Yeah, definitely have a water problem, so let's get that fixed real quick first. Where do we have... Okay, water is over here. It's been a few days since I've played this. I know I just posted a video, but, you know, I recorded that last week. So, yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get back into this here. Traffic is actually moving along really nicely. I think that... I think we might end up having to go to a two-lane... Yeah, a two-lane off-ramp there, just because of how much traffic there is right now. But that's not what I want to focus on right now. Right now, I want to focus on getting some more oil industry in here. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at our roads. So we've got one-way roads going all the way through this thing. And that's mostly because I want the traffic to flow very easily through this. Now, I've got... Let's see, let's just go ahead and do... Well, I can't do anything right there. Let's do that and go to there and then there. And then I'm going to have one go... Let's go through the middle. Have it come down again this way. I want to line that up with that. Go there. Have this one go in the opposite direction. And then this is just, it's all going to be all industry. All the way through it. Now, this I'm actually going to have connect up this way. And I'm going to get rid of those power lines. Now. Got all that in there. Now, this needs to connect up... Uh-oh, what happened? What'd I do? Sewage issues. Which there's not any... Well, okay, there's still some sewage issues. Okay. Need to get another one of these in here. Let's go there and there. So we'll get those hooked up. Okay. Now, I might later on find some mod assets for those, just because I think it'll be a lot easier to manage the city if we have something like that. But maybe not, you know, I might still keep it, still might just keep with the in-game ones that are in here. Now, I want to do this one a little bit differently. Let's go at an angle there, and then we'll connect it there, and then I'll have this one connect there. Okay, that'll work. And then I'll have, let's see, this can go in, and then we'll have it connect there. Now let's see, let's get, we'll add that in there, there, and there. And then I think we'll go ahead and take that and go that direction with it. And then some more industry added in there. Now, the only thing that's concerning me about this right now is that the vehicles are in this lane, obviously turning left. So what I want to do is I kind of want to prevent them from... I mean, I'm trying to think about the traffic management part of it, but... The thing is, though, is that it's not backing up, so never mind, I don't need to look at it. I was thinking I was going to have to, but I really don't. You know, if traffic isn't that bad, then I don't need to put my nose into it. So let's go ahead and get that filled up with industry. That's filled up with industry. And then we'll get some offices here on the, lined up on the outside. And do it just like that. Alright, now I have a need for commercial. So, where do I want to put commercial? Let's put commercial in right here. Right near the monorail tracks. That way it goes ahead and it buffers out some of that sound. Let's go with this road. Grassy median. Not with trees though, just a regular grassy median. And then let's get some high density commercial zoning in here. Let's get rid of that. And then get that in there, get that in there. I think I just disconnected the city from the downtown area from the grid. And I did. So hopefully that'll fill in pretty quickly, and it did, thankfully. Okay, good. Now electricity, we are going down again. Oh, which is unfortunate. Ooh, and I just realized too, we are almost at 38,000 people. We are at 37,479. So that's good. We will definitely be able to, I think we can unlock another tile with that. Now let's see. Put that in there. That was oil, right? Yeah. Now, if you haven't noticed, I am using a new microphone. I mentioned it over in the Sim Airport episode, episode 30, I believe it was, that just got put on. So I'm trying out this new microphone, and so far I like it. It's actually a lot better than the headset one that I had, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm still trying to tweak the sound and the volume and everything to it. So hopefully you guys like what you're hearing. If you don't, or if you think it needs to be a little bit different, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Now, this roundabout that I built definitely seems to be working out pretty darn well. I do have a concern, however, about this traffic nightmare that's happening, and it's mostly due to this. This is the big problem right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is, let's do this. Let's make this a right-hand turn only lane, and that can be right-hand turn only as well. So hopefully by doing that, that will make things go a little bit easier. Now, some of these guys are merging over right here, and I want them to stay in their lane. If I can force them to stay in their lane, then typically what that does is they will switch lanes back further. So if they need to be in this leftmost lane over here, then they'll switch over to it over here on this side, just because it'll be easier for them. At least that's my hope. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, this is causing way too much backup. There's way too much traffic going on right here. I'm gonna have to figure that out differently at some point. Alright. Now, we have built up some more in our oil industry, which is looking pretty good. You know, I was kind of hoping that the oil industry would have been a little bit more extravagant. You know, a little bit more in-depth. But it's not. It's, you know... Oh, sorry. I had to rearrange my seating there. There we go. A little more comfortable now. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of boring. It's just there. But I really do like... I like the way the traffic moves through here. I think it's really, really neat how it kind of snakes around. I It's very interesting to me at how the trucks are moving through here. I think it's really pretty cool. What I am gonna do is, they seem to be moving kind of slow, and it seems like, I mean, 60 miles an hour seems to be a little too slow. I think if we kick it up to 100 all the way around, then that might make it go a little bit faster for them. Now, what I'm doing is I'm actually holding the shift button down and clicking, and then as you can see, that changes the entire stretch of road in between intersections. Rather than having to click on each one of these every time, I just hold shift down, click, and that takes care of that whole thing. So if I upgrade all of this to 100 miles an hour, then that should definitely help out when it comes to that traffic getting out of here a lot easier. Now, the one thing that I do have to look at is this is going to end up getting backed up pretty badly. So let's look at, okay, this is going to be a nightmare. Pause that. Alright, that needs to go there, that needs to go there, and then these, I think I'm just going to take and put over here, because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot using these lanes over here for some unknown reason. I don't know why. But hopefully that will help them from getting bunched up right here, and then they'll just merge later on down the highway. Which is exactly what's happening, and now we're not getting backed up. This is why I love Traffic President, or Traffic Manager President Edition. I can never get that name right. I love it, but I can never get the name right. Anyway, this over here is doing all right. It's still backed up, but at least it's, well, no, it's just still, it's still backed up. It's just, I can't do anything else about that. I really can't. All right, let's focus on getting up to 38,000 people here. I need to get, let's see, I'm gonna have to take an avenue out this way, and I'm gonna have to go, see, this is what's gonna, this 4-stop intersection, this intersection is going to be awful later on down the road. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling it's going to be, I don't want it to be, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's get this moved out to there. I don't want that to be that close. Let's go here. I'm gonna go there, there, and I'm gonna make this come down there. I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, not necessarily the same thing. I'll do that and that. This can come out. Put that right there. And I'm just trying to create some unique and interesting areas for downtown. I just think that doing it like this will make it really cool and really unique. To have roads kind of dead end in here and not have a whole lot of intersections and stuff. I don't know. We'll see how that works. But I like it. I mean, I think it's something new and it's something different for me to try out. And I don't know. I'm definitely wanting to try out some new things here in this game, on this series. So let's get some pipes all the way in through here. That should take care of that. Now that should hopefully boost our, what is it? Population up to where we want it to be. Now, I'm really enjoying what this downtown is looking like right now. We've got a little bit of a death wave going on in this center part. Death waves, unfortunately, in City Skylines are inevitable. They do happen, and they do happen a lot when you build a lot of residential areas at once. I can't build that there because of the monorail. I'm going to put in some extra crematoriums just to help cover with when these death waves happen. And actually, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there. That way, we can hopefully combat these mini death waves with all of these Hertz vehicles, or hearse, not Hertz, hearse, in order to get them out of here quickly enough. Now, we are just getting ready to hit 38,000, so come on. We're almost there. Take a drink real quick. And 38,000. There we go. Ooh, good. Nuclear power. We need that. We are definitely going to need that. Alright, and that is called a Colossal City. That gives us nuclear power and cargo hub. Which we're not going to be able to do because... Actually, yeah, we will. Alright, and then Metropolis is the next one. Gives us 2x2 square planes and an airport. And then at 70,000, that's the big one. That unlocks everything for us. Which is odd because I kind of thought it was 90,000, but apparently it is 70,000. So we're actually not too far off. We really aren't. Alright, now that we have a new one available to us, the question is, where do we go? Honestly, I don't think I want to go anywhere right now. I don't want to entertain the possibility of opening up another one. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to go here because that is going into downtown. So we'll open that one up. And I know it looks a bit odd on the way this is looking, but you know, we've only got 2 more milestones to reach, and then we can unlock all the tiles on the map once we have the money for it. So let's go back down. Now, my intent is to get, you know, and I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at how else can I get a highway into downtown, because really I need these 2 squares open in order to get this highway to come down and around. Because I don't really think that, well, I could. I mean, I could do a 90-degree turn here. I could do that and just have it come straight down this way. Actually, let's try that. Okay. Let's do this. What I want to do is 4 lanes, and I'm going to have it be... Well, that's actually not what I wanted to do, because that is not elevated. And that's going in the wrong direction. That needs to go in that direction, that needs to go in that direction. Actually, I need to demolish the whole thing, because it needs to be elevated. Go up. And I want to do it... Okay, let's go there. And then we'll do it that far apart and go there. Now, like I said, that needs to go in the opposite direction. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Let's take this one out to here. Actually, I'm going to take it out to... Let's take it to there. And then I'm going to get this one in line. And then what I'm going to do is, let's take a look at... See if I can make this go... That's not going to work. Okay, so why don't I do... Actually, why don't I do this? Let's have this come up to... It's going to be too close. Let's make that go to there. Have that go to there. And then that can go back to there. That can go over. And then this is going to go... Okay, that's going to be too far away. So I'll have it line up with that. And then it can go like that. And then this is not going to cooperate. I don't know if this is going to work or not. If I go there... Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to work. Yes. It's going to be extremely lopsided, but it's going to work. Hang on. I need to... Let's upgrade that to the other direction. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I think part of the biggest problem with it is that, you know, the spacing here and the spacing here is not the same. So let's fix that. That needs to be more... Let's see, straight line. It needs to be more like there. There we go. That makes it more even. Okay. So then if I do that and go there, yeah, it's still a little awkward, but it works. Yeah, that works. I like that. Okay. So then I'm just going to take the highway and I'm going to go straight out with it. And I'm going to come straight back. Now, I do think that I'm going to end up having some kind of... I'll have probably some kind of junction here. I'll probably have to end up redoing this whole area. But not right now. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. But what I do want to do is I want to get... I mean, especially since I've got $1 million right now. I want to get this going to about there. And then have it go... kind of curve up like that. Continue on in that direction there. And then continue on to... Oh no, we'll go about right there. Yeah, that should do it. Because then this will just cut right through. And then this will just follow along. And it should be fairly straightforward on getting this to follow and curve around with it. I think. I would hope, but it's not. That's the only thing that I hate about having to do a curved highway is the matching up of the curve. But I'm actually not doing too bad. I am not doing too terribly bad on getting this to match up. And that's just because I think, I mean, you get better as you practice this, or as you go along and practice your road mapping and everything, which I'm having problems with this one now, of course, go figure. Not entirely sure what's going on here. There we go, got it. Oh, that was a pain. Okay, that, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That I don't like at all. Oh, let me see. See how I can do this. So I got that. And then I've got that. There we go. That's an awful turn. Man, I want to be done with this. Trying to line this up stinks. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of that one. Let's go back to this. And then I'm going to go to there. And to there. It'll do. That'll do. That'll be fine. So then this eventually will go into this part of the highway, but I'm not going to do anything with that yet because I don't have that square unlocked. So once I get up to 55,000, that'll get unlocked. So in the meantime, let's continue this on down this way. And thankfully, it barely squeezes by there. And then I'm gonna go, let's say, one more block, and then over. And then to there. So that'll create that. Now, what I want to do is, I've got 2 train tracks that are in here. And, of course, my dog wants out right now, and I'm in the middle of doing this. So, give me just a second, and I'll go let her out, and be back in like a split second. Alright, that's taken care of. I'm gonna have to let her back in shortly, but hopefully not shortly enough to where I have to interrupt this again. And we're actually starting to run out of time. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do an outline of what I want to do for the rest of this downtown area. Now, I think... Let's see. Let's do that, and then let's go there, and that's not gonna work. That's gonna be too far over. If I could do an angle. I mean, I don't have any angles in downtown yet, but I could do that. Actually, instead of doing an angle, let's do this. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that. And then I'm gonna have this come out to there. And then this is gonna come down to here. And then let's have this curve. Let's have it go to there. Nope, curving it like that is not gonna work. But if I curve it like that to match up along the highway, and let's back that off one, and then I'll curve that like that. Ooh, I like that. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. So now that we've got that laid out, it's just going to be a matter of, okay, what do we do next? And what I'm thinking is that, because I've got monorail tracks that can come out here, which we're going to need later on. And I have this train track here right now. And I have a train track that's over here. So what if I... Ooh, this is going to be neat. Let's do this. Where's my trains? So I'll have this. This will continue on. Let's have it go to there. And I'm actually going to need to... I'm going to need to move those. So I'll have it go, it'll curve that way, and then, yeah, that one's gonna have to move. So let's move you over here, and then connect you back up to the sewer system. Hang on. That's not working out like I want it to. Get rid of that. Reconnect the power. Okay, So here's what I'm thinking of doing with this. So right now it's, see, it's right on the water. And then, I mean, eventually that will get changed because I want to add ferries in here. And that's not going to work with ferry lines. It's just not. So what I want to do is I want to put it in, let's go page down. And I want to do it just like that. And it's going to go, it's really going to go in a straight line, slope too steep. Of course the slope is too steep. Go figure. Why is the slope too steep? And it's flooding, and oops, that's not good. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work like I want it to. All right, let's do this a little differently then. Let's look at that, and then we'll go. Okay, so we'll go this way first, and then we'll do a page down. So we'll go in like that. Slope too steep. There we go. I'm like, come on, work with me here. Okay. So it'll go there. Now my straight line is right there. And I'm right under where I want to be. So let's go page up. And then I'm going to go to there. And I'm going to curve it right in. Just like that. Now what that's going to do is that is going to allow, see, allows intercity trains, which means I am going to allow trains from outside the region to come in and drop passengers off, and then they'll get onto the monorail here and then go into the suburbs. Which, I mean, if they wanted to do that, they could. But what they can also use that for, and this is something that I will get into in the next episode, is they will catch this connection here, and then they will get onto the metro station that will then take them out to other areas. Now, I don't want the metro station to be too big. You know, I want it to be a decent size. But I don't want it to be like, you know, every 4 blocks or something. Like, I don't want to have a metro station here and then another one right there. I think that's ridiculous. But if I do it like district-wise, so if I do one here, so I have this station here, and if I do one like right here, and then another one, actually, hang on. Now I'm contradicting myself. So I have a metro station here. You know what? I'm not going to talk about that now. I'll talk about it in the next episode. Now, I have, let me relook at my districts. So I still have, okay, so Forest District is here. Robin Hills, Briarwood Square, and Mill District. Seriously, people, I need some names. Forest District, no. Robin Hills, I'm fine with. Briarwood Square, that one's actually kind of growing on me. Mill District and Forest District, I don't like them. Think of something. Let me know. I might name it. Ooh, you know what? Actually, hang on. And take a drink of my Coke. I know what I'm going to name this one now. I totally know what I'm naming it. We're going to say it's Kraken. Let's see. Kraken Point. There you go. Kraken Point. That's what I'm naming that one. I like it. I like it. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it there. There's so much more that we can do. There's so much more, but we are out of time. We are going to have to do it in the next episode. So thank you everyone for joining me today. This has been fun. It went by really quick for me. I hope it went by really quick for you. Please give me any comments and feedback below that you might have. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.